This may be the most important video that you ever watch on vibrato. So if you're still struggling with finding your vibrato or have irregular vibrato, I'm going to give you the 3 most important principles that every singer must know and that you probably didn't know. This will probably change how you practice. I like my students to have the facts, so you better get your notebooks out. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. 32 years of teaching voice, 44 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. Here are the 3 important facts that you probably don't know. Number 1, vibrato is a normal neuromuscular tremor at the vocal folds. Notice I said normal. Number 2, vibrato is a relaxant principle in the work-rest cycle at the vocal folds. Notice I said relaxant. Number 3, vibrato is the result of balance in airflow and vocal fold closure. Notice I said balance. So, if you are stuck in straight tone, you've tried and you can't find your vibrato, you're just a little bit tight. So let's try to free things up. When we're singing in straight tone, the vocal folds are more tense. And like I always say, that's not a bad thing. We need a certain amount of the good tension to get the vocal folds to vibrate efficiently. So this might be straight tone, and this might be vibrato. Remember, it is a relaxant principle. This might be straight tone, and this is vibrato. I like to think of vibrato as more of a release. Also, when we sing straight tone, there's less air going through the vocal folds, so they close more firmly with a little bit more tension. And again, that's not a bad thing. But when we sing with vibrato, there's more relaxation in the vocal folds and a lighter closure with more airflow going through. So, go back and review my 3 most important rules and let this change how you practice for vibrato. Write them down, and if you find yourself stuck in straight tone, well, one or all of those principles is probably missing. I tell my students to take away the driving for vibrato. Vibrato is the release. So here's straight tone, and here's vibrato. I like to use hand signals. I'll demonstrate straight tone to vibrato. There's my release. If you are constantly practicing and singing with this tension and driving, you could be practicing all year long and you'll probably still not find your vibrato. In my 32 years of teaching, I have never had even one student who was not able to find their vibrato, even the ones that said it would never happen to them. It does take practice, and I say at least a few minutes each day, because these are new sensations and new muscle memory that you have to build. I have a lot of exercises and more information in my playlist on vibrato. These are the same exercises that have worked for all of my students. I will include the link in the description box below. As I always say, exercises are what will build and train your voice, not your song. In my audio exercise training program, Victoria's Vocal Exercise Program, we have a section on vibrato. I have tons and tons of technique for whatever your vocal issues are, all different voice types, all different vocal styles, and we work on style as well. Plus, it's super affordable, and I do regular group classes with members. So see the link and sign up below. It is now time for Victoria's Wisdom. Vibrato is the result of balance in airflow and vocal fold closure. Remember our 3 important principles and incorporate them in your practice. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's vocal tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave me some comments. Leave me some thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on social media and continue practicing with release to free up your beautiful vibrato. And I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.